Hello guys, of Nintendo Snap. Release date October 10th, 2025. Each Joy-Con and new Pro controller equipped for free dual SRAM controllers. Dual SRAM controllers for precise motion tracking without the need to recalibrate them. It has a built-in stylus, so basically like the DS. It connects the staff with a Bluetooth. It has a small speaker built into it. And here are the launch titles. If Nintendo does this, this is huge. Breath of the Wild 4K. So basically, this might be the big selling point. I'm still not playing Breath of Tears of the Kingdom like a bundle or something like that. That would make more sense. Okay. Super Mario Resort, the next 3D Mario. Tonality Connection, that's a game that a lot of people want to see. New Super Mario Bros. All Stars. Resident Z and Prime 4, those are games you already know about. But Mario Bros. All Stars, that's like the collection of the new Super Mario Bros. Titles. Again, it may not be a game that people have been wanting. Like, I'm talking about New Super Mario Bros. All Stars. As it may not be a game like people will be anticipating, but it's a game they know like normies will buy. Okay, Nintendo of course has to appeal towards the normies, and New Super Mario Bros. Is a game that sells well with the normies. Okay, it's just a fact. Okay, so that's actually a pretty smart decision too. Tamagotchi also did pretty well with normies too, and even Breath of the Wild, making a 4K port as well. And we have 2026 exclusive games. Okay, of course, I think this is excluding ports. Of course, the long-awaited Zelda Wind Waker remake as well. Kid Icarus: The Song of Apollo, Mario Kart Stadium, Splatoon 0, and Mario Tennis Star Shots. Okay, Mario Kart Stadium, of course, will be the best-selling game of 2026, most likely, of Nintendo. But Nintendo giving it another chance at Kid Icarus. Splatoon will probably be pretty successful as well. And I think Resident Evil will be pretty successful as well. But other than that, we don't really have much about the Switch 2. And also, I don't think this week is probably real. Because a lot of people are saying that Generation 10 of Pokemon is released in 2026 as well. Which goes against this whole entire week here. Almost every insider said that Generation 10 of Pokemon is starting in 2026. Some people say 2027, but the most likely year for Gen 10 is 2026. Okay, as well. But Wind Waker HD makes some sense. Okay, Kid Icarus makes some sense. Mario Kart Stadium makes some sense. Splatoon 0, of course, makes sense. Mario Tennis, of course, them making more Mario Sports games makes sense. Okay, 3D Mario and, of course, 2D Mario Collection, obviously, considering that Nintendo does like porting games to the newer consoles, but I think we're going to see a rest of those ports in the Switch 2 era, okay? And the last major games to release outside of, Luigi's Mansion 4, okay, and Smash Bros. Smash 6, okay. That's one of the last major games to release, okay, and the new Animal Crossing. Those are the last three games Nintendo has not released because they have released a new 3D Mario game. They have released a 3D Zelda game, even though it's Breath of the Wild. I think Nintendo wants to just, hey, Breath of the Wild is a huge game, and let's make Breath of the Wild, let's re-release Breath of the Wild to hold people over for the next 3D Zelda game. That makes a lot of sense, people do like that game, so I don't think it will sell tens of millions of copies, but like Mario Kart 8 did, because the Switch was pretty successful, Breath of the Wild was pretty successful, but again, for people who have not played Breath of the Wild before, it will be a perfect opportunity to play the game with the Switch 2. And of course, people looking to get the 4K version, a 4K release of the game as well. For super fans, it'll be a good idea as well. New 3D Mario game makes sense. Tamagotchi makes sense. Pokemon, Metroid. There's a good lineup of launch titles for the Switch 2. Okay, Nintendo wants to release games that will sell. Okay, I think the problem with the Wii U era is that Nintendo released a Nintendo Land, which didn't really sell too well, and a new Super Mario Bros. Game. Okay, with no 3D Mario in sight, they were releasing a Mario Kart game, but no real 3D Mario game. Just a Wii U version of Mario 3D Land, which was underwhelming to many people. Okay, and next year there was no 3D Zelda game. There was a port of Wind Waker. There was Pikmin 3. Okay, and there was really nothing coming out in 2013. Like, I don't remember many games released in 2014 for Nintendo Switch. Okay, you had Pikmin 3. Okay, because I think, the Switch also had a pretty weak second year as well, outside of Smash Bros. But they still got Smash Bros. And Luigi's Mansion. Okay, Luigi's Mansion 4 had very, very amazing rigs. Okay, Nintendo needs to release what sells. Okay, of course, making a new Kid Icarus makes sense, but release Mario Kart at least in the second year of the release 3D Mario. Okay, always in the first year. Okay, you have to release Mario Kart as soon as possible, and that's what the Wii U failed. Okay, I get the Mario Kart Wii release 2 years afterwards, but you have to release Mario Kart at least within 2 years of the console's launch. Okay, that's how it's gonna be. Okay, I think Nintendo hopefully plays the cards right and releases what sells. Okay, I know I love Pikmin as much as the next guy, but Pikmin is not, it does not sell 10 million copies. Pikmin 4 sold like 5 million copies as well. Okay, Kirby sold 6 million copies, I think. But Nintendo needs to release what sells. Mario Kart, Splatoon, okay, 3D Mario, 2D Mario games, as well. New Super Mario Bros. Collection, would work pretty well. Considering a lot of people do like the New Super Mario Bros. Games, as well. And new Pokemon, obviously, considering that now handheld and console are together. Resident ZA as a launch title, obviously a cross-gen launch title, and release Generation 10 in 2026. Okay. I think I would like Nintendo release in 2027 and give Game Freak actual time to develop a game. But I don't think Game Freak actually cares all too much. But yeah, that's what this video here. Goodbye.